We've been saving this one for a little while, but we've been watching it. AT&T can't even give away HBO Max.
No. They can't give away HBO Max, and this
kind of
is
an anchor around their necks, huh? From a business standpoint.
What do you think of HBO Max, even before reading these articles? What were your thoughts on it?
Beats me. I don't follow it. My understanding was that there's actually more than one HBO streaming service out there, which is very confusing to me.
I know there was HBO Go. Yeah. There was another HBO app. Like there were two apps you could download depending on the device you had.
What a cluster. You know, I mean, it's like just you need to pick one stream because look, there's already enough streaming services out there. You don't need to subdivide your own streaming service, you know?
Yeah. And I don't know what they're doing with this. I think that this is HBO plus Cinemax. I'm assuming what that is, plus whatever that DC app they had a couple years ago was, the DC streaming they had.
Yeah.
And
I forget what that, but yeah, I know what you mean.
But
which they were going to kind of roll into. What was it? Was it HBO Max or one of their streaming services? That's just it. I get confused with all the HBO streaming services.
This is a brand new streaming service.
Okay. And then Casey Scott brings up, speaking of AT&T, they're trying to sell CNN.
Yes.
Oh, geez.
This is the latest thing. Well, what was the main reason people were tuning into CNN? And if it looks like we are going to be having a change in the country's leadership, why are people going to be tuning into CNN anymore? Since it was basically a bashing network for a certain elected official.
Right. So it basically devalues that, right?
Yeah, that's that's what I'm assuming. Maybe I'm wondering if ratings have severely dropped off since the election. I don't know.
Unless there's still value as the party the party news outlet. So you need the spokes the voice box for the DNC. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I know, but does that pay though? That's the only thing.
I don't know. Maybe they'll become the propaganda wing of the government. Kind of the BBC / PBS.
It'll be another app you can download.
Oh yeah, exactly. Another streaming service for you people.
There you go. But anyway, though, as getting back to HBO Max, apparently 8.6 million had activated HBO Max. Apparently 38 million are eligible to get it for free.
See, and that's going to be a running theme here, right? Whenever you start talking numbers of these streaming services, how many of the people that are subscribing to it are paid and how many of them are getting it for free, whether for whatever reason, as a limited time offer, as a bundle package, whatever, right?
The paying customers is 3.6 million. Okay. So 38 million are eligible to get it for free. 8.6 million have activated it. And it looks like, what is it? 4 million of those are the only ones that have activated the stuff you get for free. If you're an AT&T customer, I believe that's what's going on here. And this strikes me. Did they not get the word out that if you're an AT&T customer, you get this app for free?
Yeah, I think so.
There are some other problems with this too. What Leia Plus Size says here, I did not want HBO Max because you can only get it on your phone and laptop, and I still like to come home and watch on my TV. Well, there are limited venues that you can watch this on. There's the Android TV, the Apple TV, the PlayStation 4, Samsung TV, because I guess a Samsung Smart TV, that's what they mean, and an Xbox game console. So if you have a Roku player, I guess an Amazon Fire Stick, you're out of luck.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you're kind of really pushing the limits of my knowledge of technology. So.
Oh, really? Oh, you don't do the streaming stuff?
No.
Oh, I do.
I can't afford this streaming stuff. Other than like the
you can get free streaming stuff though.
Well,
You know, like what is it? The Tubi you were telling me about, remember?
Well, sure, I do the Tubi and I
Yeah.
do well, Philo isn't exactly isn't free. It is a subscription, but it's the equivalent of what used to be the basic cable, you know. It's just online now. So and Philo does offer um it's $20 a month. Yeah, so it's basically like what basic cable used to be. And now they're starting to offer, you know, you can bundle it with, you know, other packages. And we're like, yeah, but we didn't want any of that when we had cable. We're certainly not going to do that now streaming.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So let's see. They say Peacock is beating it. Do you know what Peacock is?
I'm guessing it has something to do with NBC.
Okay, yes, you are correct. I believe it's NBC Universal. I believe that they are also owned by Comcast. So this is the Comcast streaming service. Everyone's getting it on streaming. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But that's just it. When you keep dividing and dividing, you know, people can only afford to subscribe to, you know, one basic and one premium service for the most part. When you start adding, you know, more and more premium services, you just unless you're one of the big boys, nobody can afford you for, you know, reruns of the Andy Griffith Show or something like that.
Well, you have original content like on CBS All Access.
Oh yeah, because people are paying for that.
Well, I'm going to say this: HBO Max, $14.99 a month. Okay, and I guess the justification is think about HBO as a premium channel, Cinemax as a premium channel. I'm assuming you're getting all those shows. So if you want to watch The Sopranos, the old Sopranos reruns, or if you want to watch even like the new, some of their new series they have on there too, like Westworld.
Boomer. You know where I stand on this stuff. If you care about any of those things, then get the physical medium.
But yeah, but you know, you get to see it right away before the physical media comes out. Like,
unless they decide that it's problematic next year, and you
well,
don't get to see it anymore, and they take it off.
With HBO stuff, they tend to be the opposite. They
or like with Mulan, you pay for it to own it on your streaming service until they decide, you know, well, oh yeah, this is problematic, and they take it away from you, even though you paid for it, because you don't own anything. Remember, we talked about that last week.
But $14.99 a month, and how much is?
Back to the drawing board. I'm sorry,
Go ahead.
Gave you an earworm, did I?
No, it's fine. Thanks. Now I have the Andy Griffith. Yes. What did I get stuck in my head? George Gershwin's An American in Paris. I saw the DVD on the shelf, and then suddenly the theme got stuck in my head for the whole day.
Yeah.
There are worse things that get stuck in your head.
I was going to say it's you know, having a Gershwin tune stuck in your head is not a terrible thing.
Yeah. But you know how much Disney Plus is? $6.99 a month.
It's overpriced.
At $6.99?
Yep.
But that's a lot cheaper than HBO Max.
Well, that's overpriced too, so it's
okay.
just more overpriced.
I mean, I'm assuming the big draw for Disney Plus is, of course, all the families, but we'll get to that a little later.
Yeah, we'll be talking about that for sure.